Good evening, everybody. It's happy Saturday night. It's 7 o'clock, and yeah, it's time to do issue 4 of the Miura tonight, which yeah, it's going to be good fun. Just a thing of from last week, I did order a replacement dash issue 3 because obviously the dials were upside down, which we received today. So I'm going to continue at the beginning to start off with putting them dials in, and then it's definitely being shown on the car. I've got some guests with me tonight, so the first one I'll go to is Jay's channel.
Hello. Sorry, I was checking to make sure I've got the instructions ready, if you know what I mean, to read it. Yeah, welcome. Looking forward to this one. So, yeah, let's get cracking on with the build and let's have some fun and let's do what we have to do with the dials now. You've got the replacement and we'll get it sorted.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go in order here. So next is Horlix.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Yeah, welcome to Mark's show. Looking forward to this. And yeah, this I'm sure you'll have a great build. And I was going to ask actually whether you were going to start with from last week. So, yeah, I'm pleased about that. So yeah, we can see how that goes. Yeah, okay. Good luck.
And lastly, we've got Geordie Dave.
That's a good evening from me, and thanks for having us on. And since Jay's already said me word, let's get cracking. I'll say, let the mayhem begin.
Okay.
Yeah, true. Sorry, I need your words there. Yeah. Right. So, Mark, what we're doing? Stage 3. Well, we're going right.
Putting the speedometer and tachometer on the surrounding, and then the plastic glass bits that are not plastic glass. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
From stage 5 by looks of things. Yeah. Got it.
That's where we're going to start off with because we couldn't complete that last week.
Right. Okay. No.
So, want to go through the chat?
Yeah, we'll start the chat off. D. Harris, good evening, Mark.
Evening, D.
Good evening, D.
Evening, D.
Evening, D. Yorkshire Crafter, good evening, everyone. Hi, Julie.
Hello.
I'm Dave Mark. Good evening, everyone. Have a great build and show tonight, Mark, and a good evening to the hosts. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Well, Ian Campbell. Hi, Julie. Hi, all.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
And Dave Builds. Good evening, Yorkshire Crafter and Ian Campbell. And Ian Campbell, all right, Dave. I'll just move my pointer down. And Dave back. Not bad, Ian. How's you, mate? And D. Harris, evening all. Evening, D. Ian Campbell, busy. Some downtime, Dave, to watch some live streams.
Right.
And Ian Campbell, hi, D. Dave Mack, evening, D. Yorkshire Crafter. Hi, Ian Campbell and Dave Mack. Ian Campbell. Hi, Mark. All the best for the stream.
Thank you, Ian. I have sent you the measurements on Messenger, so it's all done for you.
And we have DS Models in British. Hello, everyone. Good luck with your build, Mark.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
D. Harris, evening. Ian Campbell and Dave Mack. Ian Campbell, hi, Jim, miles away. LOL.
Yeah, I was. So I was just trying to sort out the instructions. You know what I mean?
And Ian Campbell, hey, Alex.
Hey, Ian. All right.
Gillian Dot, evening, everyone.
Evening, Gillian.
And we have the Nexus. Hi, all.
Hi, Kev.
Hi, Kev.
And D. Harris, evening, Jay, Alex, and Jody. Hi, D.
Hi, D.
And D. Harris, evening, Kev. Ian Campbell, hi, Jody. Hi, Ian. Dave Mack, evening at the Nexus. Ian Campbell, hi, Kev. Marble Picks, did I miss it already? No, I haven't started.
No, we haven't started.
We just started it.
And the Nexus, I have confirmed that the next figure build from Agora Models Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
By the coming in again, where Day Harris, evening at Yorkshire Crafter. Alexis, hi Ian. Alexis, hi Dave. Todd, hello everyone. Hi Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
And Ian Cal, thank you, Mark, appreciated.
No problem.
Dave Mac, I was on the wedding today driving after I dropped the bride and groom off, going back to the car round out of fuel. LOL, it's a dodgy fuel coach.
Oh, God, blimey, okay.
Oh, no.
And D says even tomorrow with pics and I'll store it there. Even though there's more coming.
Yeah.
Okay, right, so let me change some cameras around. That one. And need to change my audio to the one over back.
Do you want to go full?
Yes, please. Okay.
So we're doing
Light
stage
on the-
3. Yep.
Right, there we go. Light on the situation.
Right, we're doing stage 3 recap, building the dashboard. So, right, I think we're up to stage 5. Turn the dashboard back around and locate the housing for the speedometer and tachometer. Rest the speedometer and tachometer in its housing as shown, with the speedometer on the left and the tachometer on the right.
Which that is the right way around now.
Right, brilliant. Now take the speedometer and tachometer body, fit into the dashboard, insert the 2 pins on the rear of the body into the holes on the dashboard with arrows. At the same time, 2 pins at the bottom of the speedometer and tachometer will be inserted into the corresponding holes in the body, blue arrow.
Right, that's done. How easy was that, Horlix?
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
that's it. Is that it, or you've done the air vents, or
I've done the air vents last week. I just need to put on now the clear plastic circle bits.
okay? Insert the glass into the speedometer and tachometer. First, remove the protective film from both sides of the one of the glass pieces. Once the film has been removed, carefully place the glass into the face of the speedometer. Press slightly onto the glass until it's fixed into its slot.
So all I'm doing here is using a diamond painting pen that has a bit of wax on the end of it.
Well, you're useful them, aren't they?
I'm pushing that into place, and I haven't had to touch it or get finger marks on it.
Brilliant. And then repeat this step to install the glass on the tachometer.
Yeah. They come in handy, the diamond painting pens.
Yeah, that's a good little tip, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's all home, which it is. Yeah, there we go.
Right, that is stage 3 completed.
Right, fantastic.
Right, now on to what we're meant to do tonight, which is stage 4, the instrument dials and control levers. In this next stage, we will continue to build the dashboard, fitting the instrument dials and the central console along with the 3 control levers.
Yeah, right.
Stage 4 parts list.
Yeah.
We got the center console,
Which is this part here, which is plastic, but it's still got that really nice feeling on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Central instrument panel,
Which is this part here.
nicely detailed.
Yeah.
And then we got glove compartment,
Which is this part here.
brilliant. And then we got instrument glass times 6.
Right, now I've taken the, if I show you this, you're going to go, how small is that?
Yeah, really small.
And I've taken the protective plastic off all sides, and that was not easy.
No, but it wasn't. And then we got the instrument dials,
Which is these here. Oh, that looks lovely.
brilliant details on them. Isn't there?
Yeah, really nice detail. Okay.
And then we got control levers.
Right, now we don't use these tonight, so I'm just going to keep them in the bag and keep them safe.
Okay, and then we got type B screws times 5.
Which here. Which
Brilliant.
I'll put
And
on
then
my magnetic mat.
Yeah. Then we've got instrument panel LED.
Right, hang on a minute. Right, so that is this wire here.
Brilliant.
I'm glad they're going to be lit up. I was just looking at that going, I hope they're going to be lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Stage 1. Take the central instrument panel and the 6 instrument panel pieces. The instrument panel pieces are protected by transparent layers of film. Before inserting the glass, remove the protective film using a pair of tweezers or a cocktail stick. Turn the central panel over and place the 6 pieces of glass into the hole's arrow. Carefully press the glass pieces and set them into the housing. We recommend using a cocktail stick to avoid scratching the glass. Glass will be held in place by the instrument dials fitted in the next step.
Right, well, I'm just going to use a diamond painting pen again.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, then I'll go through this chat that I've handed over to Horlix. Ian Campbell, very nice curve. Yorkshire Crafter, Evening D. Harris. DS Models and Vintage. Evening Sir Dave. Marvel Picks, good evening at D. Harris. I should be counting Todd. Steve 131, hello. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Nice, Steve.
Todd, I typically wear gloves when working with clear plastic bits to prevent smudges and fingerprints.
That's a good tip. Yeah.
D. Harris, Gillian Dots, good evening. Dave Mack, evening, Steve 131. Gillian, good evening, D. Harris. Steve 131, hi D. D, evening. It's Steve, and how's the day? Right, I'm just going to move this up. It's stuck up. Nope. Then I've got hi Dave Mack from Steve 131, and that's it. Up to now. So Horlix can pick up from there.
Right. So we're on to step 4.
Yep.
Take the instrument dials, note the holes at the sides and the corresponding screw columns in the central panel circled. Fit the instrument dials into the center panel. The notch for the LED should be orientated as shown in the inset arrow. You may wish to add a small drop of super glue around the columns to avoid the parts coming apart later.
Right.
Okay. I've just got a bit of chat here from Todd that may help. I'll do this quick. It says, if you look closely at those tiny lenses, they have a beveled edge. The beveled edge will sit into the holes better and stay in place.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look, see what it's like. Don't really want to get super glue anywhere near.
What about micro crystal clear? That's still quite strong glue, and it's clear, isn't it? So it won't fuzz or muzz the dials, really.
But it's not an instant bond. That's the problem with micro crystal clear.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it without the glue.
Okay, yeah.
Let's be rogue.
Be rogue. Right, okay. So we've done that. No, next stage. Insert the bulb at the end of the instrument panel LED into the notch on the back of the panel assembly. If necessary, you can open the hole out with the tip of a fine crafting knife or a 3.2 mil 1/8 inch of a drill piece.
Right, that does feel quite tight, actually. Very tight. Tight that I can't get it out. Trouble is, with electrics, with part works, you've got to be so careful. Got it. Right, so that's probably going to need... I'm just going to manually take some of the...
Todd says you can put a bit of tiny drops of super glue around the edge of the post not just the holes. This reflector will not be held in place until you install the entire gauge cluster to the dash. May want to do the glue drops.
Right. I'll have a look at that in a sec. God, it makes some weird noises.
Yeah.
Sounds like a purring cat.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah. Anyone got any dreamies?
It is a very, very tight fit, I've got to admit.
Mm.
Right, let's see. Still a bit of a tight fit.
Goes from one extreme to the next, doesn't it, really? You know what I mean? You either get them that they're so loose they fall out, or they're so tight they can't go in.
Right, now let me try and push that in. Oh, I'm happy with that. That's gone in.
That's very lovely.
Right, super glue.
Okay, so Steve131 says at D, slow progress. And Todd says, my LED was tight, I just jammed it in fine.
No, I like to take my time. If I don't, I get told off by D.
Yeah.
That's one stuff I don't like using is super glue.
I'm not a fan of the smell of super glue, but this stuff I use, which is the range stuff, it doesn't have a very strong smell.
No, but I just don't like using it anyway because I end up with me being caked in it more than the actual parts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Especially when the cocktail stick up the wrong way.
Yeah. That's right. I had that on my Disney Doll's house when I was trying to do the kite. I sort of put the cocktail stick down, put my hand on it, and I'm like, oh, shoot, oh, hang on.
Right, okay.
Right. So we've done that. So take the center console, feed the loose end of the LED cable through the opening of the center console as shown. Note the two holes in the console circled. These are the guide for fitting the panel in place in the next step.
Okay, that's gone into place. Lovely. Wow. Okay.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I was just shutting the windows. The traffic was getting a bit noisy.
Okay.
Right. Firmly press the panel and assembly into the square opening of the central console. The inset shows the back of the console with the instrument panel inserted. You can add a small amount of super glue to the slots at the top of the instrument panel if needed.
Oh. Don't think so, no. No, it's not needed. There.
Right. Yeah, retrieve the dashboard assembly through stage, fit the glove compartment to the rear of the dashboard as shown and secure in place with two B-type screws.
One.
Right. So that's in place. Next step, we got to get the little control levers, Mark.
Oh, I thought we weren't using them this issue, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're not. Yep. Right.
Right.
This is good. Fit the 3 control levers into the dashboard using the photo as a guide. Carefully push the pieces in their respective slots located on the lower left of the dashboard arrows, using tweezers to get a firm grip for pushing these parts in if required. So it looks like next door to the speedo, we've got like a little tiny toggle switch style one.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to get in.
Now it's a round peg.
Tweezers job.
Right, that one's in.
Right, and then the one directly underneath that looks like a serrated, I'll call it a mushroom looking one, if you know what I mean.
It's nice the level of detail they're going to.
Yeah.
Trouble is, if I use tweezers, it'll ping across the room.
Yeah.
Okay, and then obviously the last one.
Last one goes virtually next door to it by the side of it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That went in pretty easy then.
Yeah. Normally you either sit there cursing them for hours because they won't go in, you know what I mean?
I ain't got the third one in yet. Give it a chance.
There's always one.
Do.
I think I'm going to make up the upside down dashboard and just have it on show and just say, what an oops moment.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to try with tweezers on this one.
Nothing's fell out of there, Marcus. It's just like there was a little circle on your art.
All right, this one needs to be opened up a tiny bit because I can see some flashing.
Okay, so D. Harris says, yeah, patience is a good thing, Mark.
Yeah.
Definitely. D. Harris says, Steve131, slow is good, mate. And then Todd says, the tiny pin is the headlight switch and has a D-shaped pin.
Yeah.
Right.
All gone in nicely.
Lovely, right. Right. Move to the central part of the dashboard. Identify the holes for the mounting of the central console circle. The holes at the top will have 2 pillars inserted, while the holes at the bottom will have 2 pins inserted. Insert the center console into the dashboard, being careful not to scratch the paint. With the console in place, turn the dash over and secure it together with 2 B-type screws.
It is. It's clicking into place. Come on. Right, let's see. That's one. And second one. Naturally, them screws bring it all closer and all clicked in together.
Right. That is it. Stage 4 complete.
Cool.
There we go.
That's really nice. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And then next week we attach the left door panel.
Oh, great. Oh, more electrics.
Yep.
I feel like they should have supplied a test board so we can see that.
Well,
What about the Spitfire one? Won't that work?
No, and the Bismarck won't work either because the plug is the other way around.
Oh, okay.
But what I am going to do is...
What about the Titanic one?
The plug is too big.
No.
So I've looked through all the test boards and there's not one test board with the correct one on. But what I am going to do is I am going to hook up a breadboard, put some resistors in, and then I am going to test it that way.
Have you got a multimeter? Can't you test it that way?
I don't think mine gives power. I've got a multimeter, but...
Yeah, if you put it on resistance.
Ohms.
Yeah, it should. Oh, you've got the same as me. Yeah, so bottom one, red.
That one?
Yeah. And then it should beep when you touch them together. Yeah. And then just so one of the touch light up when you get the polarity right.
Right. The plug is that small. Not going to be easy. Make sure I'm in the centre of the desk because if this works, then I didn't even know mine can do that.
Yeah, we've got the same multimeters.
Ah.
I just realised that.
You have to show me how to use it. I ain't got a blooming clue.
Well, to be fair, that setting you're on is the one I mainly use.
Yeah, the plug will... Hang on a minute.
I think you need some electrical tape to hold that plug to the table.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh, that can be done quite easily.
Or blue tack, where have you got tape?
Any excuse to use a bit of electrical tape.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just while you're doing that. We'll need a resistor. Yeah, that's if you did the breadboard. There's no small Arduino cables handy jump across from Bismarck boards. Blue Harvest Toys, hello there. Hiya.
Hiya.
And D. Harris says, evening Mark at Blue Harvest Toys. Dave Builds says, evening Mark. And Blue Harvest Toys says D and Dave. And then a wave.
Right, this hopefully should work now. Wrong ones.
Yeah, there you go. It's very dim, but they're coming on.
Yeah.
Right.
So they are working.
Okay. Fantastic. Right, that's that issue done.
That's it. Next week, stage 5. More electrics and a bit of door.
Fantastic. Yeah, that looks really, really nice. If I turn it around that way.
I like all the little details. I'm glad with me as well that they haven't put all them little individual glasses as one big lump. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But it was a pain getting the protective film off them 6 small glass bits. That was not easy, but that is looking really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very.
I think I've marked you off at the right place there, Horlix.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really nice. I'm looking forward to this build so much.
Yeah.
Really am. Okay, right, I'll change my cameras and come back over.
Okay, so Dave Builds says, evening Mark. Blue Harvest Toys, D and Dave and a wave. Done that, and then good work, Mark.
Thank you.
Dave Builds says, and Gillian Dots says, good show and a big thumbs up.
Thanks, Julian. There we are.
D. Harris says, nice detailed parts. Good job. Same time next week.
Yep.
And DS Models Vintage. Well done, everyone.
Thank you.
There you
Well done, Mark. That was brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's nice to be doing something different as well.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've obviously done, I'm in the middle of doing the Ecto one and the DeLorean. Well, they're sci-fi. I've never actually done a car like that.
No.
It
I
was
know.
amazing.
So when I built my Renault 4, that was nice to do all the details of the dash of that. Do you know what I mean? And then the Citroen dash is really, really nice because you got the world's most tiniest little key that sits in the ignition that actually turns the car on and off. So, you know, and they say if you lose that key, you're stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay. You know what I mean?
Oh dear. No, it's really nice to be doing something different. It's
I haven't even started the dash yet on the Viking Dodge.
What are you up to that on now, Geordie? I've forgotten.
I'll be putting issue 44 out next week.
Blimey, that's come around quick, 44, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm literally caught up to the flipping very starboard. I think that's because of the tyre issues. We're doing 2 issues at a time. It's caught it up.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm dealing with electrics, I think. Yeah, I'm busy putting the battery box in.
Yeah. Well, everybody's channel links are down below in the description, so please check them out. And I think everybody's Amazon wish list is down there in the description. So yeah, please check it out.
So remind me, you're doing this in 24 months, are you, Mark?
Yes, I was no way I could do it in 12.
No,
I can't afford 12 months.
Really like the look of this already, but I don't think I can do it, and I haven't got the space.
God, how long you get the face space for?
Yeah.
Then split fires.
Yeah.
I am really on the fence at the minute about selling R2 down there and this DeLorean. I'm on the fence. I've built it. I've had it on display for 3 years. Now I'm thinking, do I sell? I'm not going to get the money for them that I paid for them, obviously, but do I sell them and then put that money towards something different I can have up there for another 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
I'm still on the fence.
The problem is with most of these things, the real enjoyment is the 2-year building of them.
Yeah, that's it.
And then they are really nice to look at, but then you think, well, I really need to make room if I want to enjoy another build again. So
yeah.
That's why I'm thinking me Spitfire's got to end up with Danny's because he's got the room.
I mean, my bus definitely won't be going anywhere because every time I come in and it's lit up, that's the first thing I look at, that bus. I love that bus. So that won't be going anywhere. But
because I feel it'll be a shame for the Spitfire to sit there on top of a wardrobe. Like Danny's got a room in his place and could put it on display.
Yeah. I know. I think I went down to Airborne Day in Eastbourne. I should have had a stand. I could have had it on display down there because there wasn't any. I thought I might have seen one of them down there, but I went to every store and no one had anything like that.
My Italian contact who helped me get the Citroen, he turned around and said, "Jay, here comes another bill for you. Harshet Italy have relaunched the Fiat 500, the original classic 500. Part 1 started yesterday. It came out yesterday, and I'm like going, no, don't do this to me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I can't do it. You know, I love to do it, but I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll either mean the Eddie Stobart going or the Doll's House, and I can't get rid of the Doll's House. You know what I mean?
I can't get rid of Eddie either.
No, I can't get rid of the Eddie either. No. So it's like.
No, you wouldn't give up anyway. I know it's not coming together yet, but you're up to issue 40 yards, so you're third of the build.
Yeah. Well, it depends if some parts turn up today because, don't ask, every Vari or whatever you want to call them, the manager rung and said, well, you'll be out between 6 and 8. And well, it's almost 8 o'clock now, and nobody's turned up yet. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So,
Well, that's delivery companies for you. Well, that certain type of delivery company for you.
yeah. But I'm not here from Monday. So if they try to deliver it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it'll go back to the seller. Do you know what I mean? So
do you not know your neighbours enough yet?
I don't trust them around here. Jesus.
Yeah. There's only one neighbour I don't trust. That's the good one.
Yeah.
Mm.
They were trying to fit the wheel and tyres to their car, not the Eddie Snowbart. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
It's a pity you didn't. It's a pity, as I say, because you could have got them dropped off at a neighbour.
Yeah.
We're not too bad round here because one of us is normally always in. The house is very barely left empty. So, I've got teenage boys that just don't want to go out anywhere and rather sit playing online with friends and stuff. And so, somebody's always here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have time to game anymore. I turned my PlayStation on, my PS5 on last night, and it had like a massive update. I just seem to have them just to turn them on once every 3 months, update them, and then they go off again.
Yeah.
I need time to spread out more. Time to see all these models and get to work.
Yeah. My poor PS3's like that. Do you know what I mean? It's now a piece of ornament rather than anything there.
It is, though, isn't it? Because, often I'll think, I fancy having a game of this, right? Turn it on, update, and then by the time it's updated, it's taken an hour, and then you've gone past it. And I ain't got time for this now. And then
forget it.
Yeah. Well, we've got a bit more chat here. So Dave, Matt Builds says, great show also, guys. So
Thank you, Dave, Matt.
Todd says, I've been very impressed with the Miura details. Just wait for the engine in the next shipments.
Yeah.
Todd says, I have shipments 2, 3, and 4 coming now.
Wow.
Okay. D. Howitt says, Alex, you get rid of them. No, Alex, you get rid of that Route Master. I think Sir David has something to say about that. Yeah, no. I will never be going anywhere. I can promise you that. I love that. And, it's Bluetooth now, and I've done so much mod into it, and no, that won't be going anywhere.
I feel sad that I had to sell my Route Master, but because it's gone to Dave, I know he'll look after it. So I'm happy that it's gone to Dave, and he'll sort it out and finish it off and get it working properly. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah. And we've also got Rolando in. Rolando Floors. Hello.
Hello, Rolando. Welcome.
Welcome, yeah.
And that is your chat for now.
Thank you. So a bit of a schedule. I might do a vlog tomorrow at 6. Just depends how the day goes. And then I do know there is a live stream booked with DS Model and Vintage at 8 p.m, but that could change. But it has been booked on. So please keep an eye on that. And then we've got Monday, we've got Disney Doll's House with Jason on location, Yorkshire Crafter and myself, that's at 7 p.m. And then Geordie Dave live with Danno at 8 p.m. With issue 2021 of the Titanic. And then Tuesday, I don't know. Are you doing something on Tuesday, Alex?
I might do, yeah. I've got this other electrical project I could solder up. Because I'm at the gym Monday. So, yeah, if it's free, I might do that. Yeah.
I'll be away that evening. Geordie, are you around?
Up to now, I haven't a clue what's happening because the person I'm supposed to look after on Tuesday, I don't know if he's going to be, if he'll go down back on. So if I'm around, I'll be around. I'll let you know.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, I'm happy to go live on my own if need be. So, yeah.
Officially, I should be, because usually I'm finished by tea time on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's just mainly the chat while Alex is concentrating.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's one of them laid back things. It's not like a proper build. It's just going to be laid back, do a bit of soldering. So, yeah.
As I say, I should be, but I'll let you. I'll let you know during the day if there's a problem. If you don't hear for us, I'll be there. 6:30 is it usual time for 7 o'clock start?
Yeah. Okay. Wednesday, I think he's Danno doing his Eddie Stove art at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Thursday is the Crafton quiz at 7 p.m. with Yorkshire Crafter and Jason and Horlix and Gillian. And,
I think I'm doing the quiz part 2 in I as well. So
and then Friday it's back round to Horlix for issue 4 of the camper.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I just wanted to ask. So you're away Tuesday, Mark. You're also away Wednesday, are you?
No, I'm not away Wednesday.
So you're going to be on Danno's show Wednesday.
Yeah, we should be back in plenty of time for that.
Cool.
Okay.
Are you just away the one day, are you?
One evening, yeah. Just get away with things.
Yeah.
Thursday when I come back, I'll be coming back about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I might need a bit prodding on Thursday to do the quiz, if you know what I mean. If I fall asleep, if you know what I mean. So yeah,
you've got just about enough time to have a pee, make a coffee, and then set up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm still trying to get through the door, so I'm trying to do the quiz. If you know what I mean.
Like your train's not running late.
Well, if it is, I'll have to do the quiz from the train, wouldn't I? So that'll be the fun one, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Everybody on a train will be shouting the answers out.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
So like I said, check down the description. Everybody who's here tonight and everybody in our community, channel links are down there, so check them out. Give them a sub, give them a bell, and give them a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
right. Go on.
What about the trusty crafter for the chat, Alex? She's the master of that.
I think Julie will be with Mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, she won't be available. It's fine, honestly.
I should be available.
Yeah, Geordie should be there, but if not, I can manage.
As I say, if you don't hear from us on Tuesday, I'm available. I'll only contact you if I'm not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
As I say, Dave might even come in.
Yeah, I was just thinking that if you ask Dave, he might be able to jump on with you.
That's the same if you're pushed on Wednesday. Don't race back because, as I say, I'm there with Dan.
I know. We'd be back about 3 hours before that would happen. So, okay. Right, so do you want to go through that last little bit of chat and then we'll say goodnight?
Yeah, so we've got D. Harris that says night all in chat as well. And Steve131 says night all.
Night,
Steve.
D. Harris says night Gillian and Sir Dave. And Dave Builds says night D.
Night Dave.
They're popping up now.
Dave Builds says night Steve. Gillian's Dot says night D.
Okay. Right, I'll go around backwards. So first to say the goodbyes is Geordie Dave.
Yeah, thanks for having us on again. And it's good night from me. And I'll probably catch you. What day is it now? I'll probably catch you. It'll be Monday night with the Titanic show. So I'll see you then. Okay.
Next is Horlix.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. I'll just, nice looking model. Really enjoyed that. And I'm really having to sit on my hands at the moment, but that's just what it does when I see, you guys doing these models. I'm like,
I'm the same.
Exactly like the Spitfire. Yeah, like the Spitfire. I mean, I was sitting on my hands and sitting on my hands and and then I just had to do it one day. And of course, it cost me because I had to buy in bulk a load of issues to catch up. But no, I really enjoyed it.
There's one I'd love to build. It would be that camper with.
Yeah.
Okay, next we go to Jay's channel.
Well, brilliant build as always. You know me, I love my Italian cars and my French cars. So, yeah, the details are outstanding on this one. So, yeah, I'm sort of sitting on my hands with 2 builds that I want to build, but can't do it. So, it's I'll say goodnight for me and thanks, Mark, for having me on. And I'll be on the Doll's House and then craft and chat and then back round to the camper and the Miura again. So, I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.
Okay, and that just leaves me. I'll just catch up with this last lot of chat before we go. So we've got Marvel Pick saying night all, night Todd. Got D Harris saying night at Dave Builds and Steve131 night. We've got DS Models of Vinci says night everyone. Give me a shout if needed. There you go, Horlix.
Okay, thank you.
And then D says night at Mile Pick. So thank you everybody for coming to watch this Saturday evening. Watch me build this really, really nice car. And thanks for all your comments in the chat and everything. And yeah, I'll catch you next Saturday for issue 5 of the Lamborghini Miura. So it's a night all.
Good night.